This is lucky episode 13 of the Kayso podcast. Today we are interviewing Elon Musk. Welcome, Elon.
Heh, happy to be kind of here.
Hey, Elon, thanks for taking the time to talk. Why are Americans paying taxes?
Americans paid taxes so India could have transgender clinics. A full refund is due.
What is the magnitude of the fraud?
The magnitude of the fraud in government payments, your tax dollars being spent, is much higher than you think.
What does it take to take on the deep state?
Big bulls.
Why are the Democrats so opposed to audits?
The reason the radical Democrats don't want an audit Social security fraud is because they're the ones getting it.
What even is the left these days?
It seems as if the left is nothing more than a massive money-grabbing machine. The evidence is piling up.
What are the crimes of the media companies?
Media organizations that were paid by USA. ID don't want to confess their crimes. Send your friends links to X so they know what's actually going on in the world versus the propaganda bubble of legacy media.
What areas of the government should be transparent?
All aspects of the government must be fully transparent and accountable to the people. No exceptions, including, if not especially, the Federal Reserve. I'm considering having Ron Paul head up an audit of the Federal Reserve.
What should we do about activist judges?
I'd like to propose that the worst 1% of appointed judges, as determined by elected bodies, be fired every year.
How do you feel about your country of origin these days?
There's a major political party in the South African parliament, and their leader is calling for genocide of white people.
What do you think of the current educational system?
Teachers in California spend their time indoctrinating kids in racism, communism, instead of teaching them the skills that help them succeed in life.
What video game podcast do you listen to?
Video game journalism is garbage.
I know that you are a busy man, Elon. Is there anything else that you would like to say in closing?
We are at a fork in the road of destiny. How much do you trust the deep state? The American public loves what they're seeing. The Dems are trying to hide possibly the biggest fraud scheme in human history. The Democratic Party still doesn't realize how many Americans they have alienated with their shady tactics. They stopped Bernie from being the candidate several years ago, then trashed RFK very unfairly, and then switched Kamala for Biden without even holding a primary. Now they are relentlessly trashing us, trying to stop fraud, waste and abuse of your taxpayer dollars, and report back to the public with maximum transparency. Big change is underway. I am confident that almost any fully informed American will be happy with the results.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us and for everything you are doing. You are an inspiration.
Of course, I am not really Elon Musk. This is Kayso, and this has been the 13th Kayso podcast.
Each Kayso podcast is different, so if you don't like this one, listen to a different episode at kayso.net. And if you would like to sponsor an episode, we can help you get your message to literally thousands of listeners for a very reasonable fee.